So it is Monday and I'm home now, so if you guys haven't figured out, talked about in the last video on my weekend vlog, but our schools are closed for the next week at least. I think they're just they close it for the 1 week. We're gonna see what happens. I am kind of I'm gonna start planning activities because I'm guessing it's not gonna be a 1 week thing, and if it isn't, or if it is, then I can still send homework just in case parents decide they don't want to send their kids to school. And I'm right now trying to get this living room cleaned up. As you can see, we have a huge pile of boxes. This is all the stuff that was in the kitchen, our trash, and we keep filling up our trash and our recycling. Most of this is going to recycling. It's all cardboard and stuff, so I'll go to recycling. I'm figured, I'm home and Rudy's still working, so I don't want to do stuff like putting in the baseboards and everything because it's going to make a lot of noise, and I don't want to really bother him type of thing. I don't know. So I'm home, and I figured I can't go out because, the purpose is for you to be home, not spreading and not catching and spreading. You know what I mean? So this is crazy times. I'm telling you, this is so bizarre. But as somebody that's an introvert, I'm totally in my element right now. I am loving staying home. So I think today I brought my iPad out. I'm gonna sit down. I've been putting stuff on my Instagram. By the time this comes up, it's gonna be we're already gonna be a week in the future. So I'm making sure what's gonna be happening at that point. But I'm gonna sit down and start planning out. Not now. I'm gonna finish cleaning up first. I can have somewhere comfortable to sit at. This is obviously gonna be just sitting right there. But I'm gonna try to get some of these. I have a bin and stuff that I need to get out of here. And then I'll sit down and kind of plan out stuff. I also want to look into online learning because it may be an option that we're gonna go to. Just keeping everything open, so I know what I'm doing. I'm just waiting for my computer to restart. So I was just getting ready to go on and create a list of all of our websites that we use and figure out a way to send them their passwords without giving it to everybody else. So I'm working on that. Of course, as soon as I started to go work on it, the computer's we need to restart. And it was it froze up and it wouldn't do anything. So hopefully I'll get working again, but it's only on stage 1 of 4, so who knows. But I just been brainstorming a bunch of websites that either we use or I know at this point are offering free accounts for people right now since kids are not in school. So we're gonna get out for a little bit and go do a quick walk around the neighborhood just so we can get out of the house for a little bit. Plus we've both been sitting working on stuff, so let's go do that. Oh, doggies are ready to go. You are ready to go, amigos? So, as you guys just saw, I made this sign for my students. I'll probably end up sending it to them separately, but our district is putting together a video that they're going to post on Facebook tomorrow on the district website. And so they asked all the teachers to make a sign, themselves holding a sign saying, something to their students, whatever. So I made that one. I put that little funny thing at the bottom, to wash their hands. I just thought it'd be funny. I just got done finishing editing my vlog that'll be coming up on Saturday. I still do the weekend vlog. This vlog here, I don't know what it's going to be like. It's probably going to be a hot mess because we don't know what we're doing at this point. I've been trying to figure out ways to be ahead on things, but just because we don't know what is going on. They are only planning to be closed for this week, but from the way things are sounding, it sounds like it's going to be longer for our district. So I don't know, and I know we got a message this morning from our superintendent about what their plan is, which basically they don't have one right now because they're going to meeting today and to figure out what to do and to find out if we are supposed to make this time up. So yeah, so I don't know. I don't know what's going to be in store for us. For our district, it's really hard to even do remote learning just because we don't know if, I mean, I can't say that all my kids have internet. I don't think they all do. Plus, for younger kids, I think it's really hard for kindergarten, first graders. So I think it might be easier for us. I mean, this is just my opinion. I can't speak for everybody, but, you know, I think it's easier for us if we are doing, like, putting together weekly activities that the kids can do at home. Things could be like close reads they can do at home. Well, maybe they read and answer questions, and then also having time for them to go on and maybe play on the computers and do if they have access to computers. I don't know if all my kids do. Like I said, we're not even allowed in our building at all. We got that email that we got this morning also said that to stay out of the buildings, we are not supposed to be in the building at all. So it's like, what do we do? Like, this is not a vacation for people. And that's what I see, like a couple people I've seen post on Instagram, like, ooh, an extra week of spring break or extended spring break. It's not an extended spring break. That's not what this is for. So it's not supposed to be like to me, it's not supposed to be I don't know, like you're just enjoy, like it is nice to have and to be able to get stuff done around the house. But I'm also trying to work on school stuff because I feel like I should be using this time effectively and not just being like, oh, I'm gonna sit around and watch Disney Plus all the time. So at this point, I have no information. So I was just like busy working on stuff, and it's now 12:30, and I forgot to start the corned beef for today. So happy St. Patrick's Day. By the time it comes out, it will be like long gone. But lucky enough, I'm doing it in the crock pot, so I should be able to do it on high. I can't believe I forgot. I was going to share with you guys, for one thing, got the cabbage in, so it's good to go. But we just got notice that all Kansas schools are closed for the remainder of the school year, which is super crazy. But we still have to report, so I'll go in on Monday and we're going to assess how we are going to continue learning for the students for the rest of the school year. So I don't even know, like, I'm like in shock about it all. Like, I don't even know how to handle all this situation, and I feel like, just because it's also uncertain. So like, I just don't really even know what to do about it all. But yeah, they made the decision at like 1 o'clock or 2 o'clock today or somewhere. No, it had to be later than that. Because we were out for a walk, and then I got an email from the superintendent, and then came back. I checked it, and it said, if you guys have probably seen the governor's announcement by now, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, they didn't say blah, blah, blah. But so I got home and checked it, where it was like, oh my God, they closed schools for the rest of the school year. And I was like, what? That's weird. And like, I don't know, like I didn't even know how to react to it. And then I read the email, and it says like, you guys will report still, and you're going to report all next week to plan for the rest of the year. And I'm like, I don't even understand what this means. I am like shocked. I don't know. Like, I don't even know what to say about it all. It's just crazy. So the good thing is we start getting paid for the rest of the year. So like, it's not like they're going to dock our pay or anything, which, you know, it's a kind of silly thing, but at the same time, it's like, it's my salary. It's what I use to get paid. So it's how I make money. You know what I mean? So, and we're not teaching that I know of. Like, I don't know what this means at all for us. They have some task force, I guess, that is deciding what's going to happen too. So we're all kind of just like up in the air of like, I don't know what to say, but we'll report back on Monday. It is only Tuesday, so I have a few more days to get something. Like, I don't know if I should start planning stuff now. I wish they would give us a little more information, so I know if I need to start planning for this research I need to do on products or something that we're going to be using. I don't know. But I'm gonna miss my kiddos. Like, it's so sad. I'm not gonna get to say goodbye to them that I know of because they can't all be together. So I don't know. It's crazy. 2020 is off to a really weird year. Like, you in my chair. You in my chair. I did film a tutorial video today, so that was super exciting. And each time that I vlog with you guys, something has changed. So we are now going to meet on Friday to go over our continuation learning plan, which I have no idea what that means. I don't know what that entails for us. I know nothing at this point. So it's just more like uncertainty in the situation, but at the same time, it seems like they're trying to get a plan going, but we just don't know what it is. And so I'm just like completely lost. And I have people sending me messages, I just looked at, have people send me messages on Instagram, like, I heard that they closed the schools, and blah, blah, blah. I did not sleep well last night at all. I woke up at like 2:30 and was up until like 5:30 and then ended up falling asleep, but then woke up at like 7:40 something because I was like, I need to get up and do something. I think what I'm gonna do right now is put on a little bit of music or something, and I think I'm gonna rearrange my desk because I don't really like where this is at, and it's really hard to type because everything is so close to the edge of the desk, and it plus needs to be cleaned off because it's super dusty. So yeah, so I think I'm gonna work on doing that. I think I'm gonna put this up in the corner, and then maybe move this over to the other side, and then put this monitor in the center. And then I put this at an angle in the corner, this thing, and then maybe it will leave me with better room to type. I don't know. It is Thursday. What time is it now? Oh man, it's 11 o'clock. Jeez Louise. So I've been on trying to get stuff set up for my students. The thing that's hard is that they canceled our meeting for tomorrow, so now it's not till Monday. And my students are missing instruction. So I'm trying to figure out ways to get them instruction. I don't know if all my students are getting on. So what I went ahead and, I wanted to try Prodigy Games. I was trying to figure out how to use Prodigy Game like more effectively because I know it's like an awesome tool. People have told me about it like it's great. So I went ahead and submitted or assigned my students an assignment. And so I went ahead and sent it out on Remind and said, hey, go ahead and have your students take this assignment. I'm trying to find out if this is going to work with you guys. Because the students love Prodigy, and if they're learning, then great. So, and then what's going to happen, so I did that, and I've had 3 already take it, and I've had a lot of parent contact. They were so confused. I was confused, and I told them, I'm like, you're my guinea pigs at this point. I'm just trying to figure out how to make this system work. So I went ahead and set up a group for my class so that way I can post videos and I can post pictures and post announcements and everything. So I'm just trying to figure out how I'm going to go about assigning it to the parents without them trying to add me. I don't want them adding me. I don't want them to be like, I want to be separate from that. You know, if that makes sense? Like, they can contact me through the group and that's fine, but I don't want to be friends with them on Facebook. So yeah, so I went ahead and set that up too. And I also set up the lessons for next week on Prodigy. Since I'm seeing how it works, I went ahead and like set up all next week with those. And then that way also I can do videos with them. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out all this. It's a mess right now. So yeah, so I'm trying to figure out how to send it to the parents. I wonder if I can do it through Remind. I do have two parents I do not have any contact information for. I did find one on Facebook, and I might be able to just like not friend the parent, but be able to send the group to the parent. I don't know. I'm trying. Like, this is rough. Good morning. It is now Friday. I don't know if I talked to you guys at all. Like, I feel like one of those, like, I don't know, like, if you remember, have you seen the movie Contagion? Where the one dude is played by Jude Law. He's like going around filming himself, like going around doing all this stuff. Okay, that's what I kind of feel like right now. But anyway, so awkward. But yeah, so they canceled our meeting for today. Like this week, I cannot believe I was just on spring break last week. Like, that's it. This week has felt like the longest week ever. It's so crazy. And then we won't even have school next week. We will be planning all of our stuff that we're going to do for our students. They're not planning to roll out like new education until the 30th, which I've already started doing some stuff. And right now, I'm actually driving down to my school because they're letting us in to grab things. We're only allowed to go straight to our room and back out, and we're not allowed to talk to anybody because we have to practice social distancing. So yeah, they ended up canceling our meeting today because things keep changing. So, and I cannot believe that I went from just a week ago, I mean literally it was a week ago when they said we are going to continue having school, so report on Monday just like normal. We're going to do our safety guidelines of 6 feet apart for all students, which was going to be insane. And now we're down to school is canceled for the rest of the school year. I mean, in-class instruction has been canceled. So that's why I want to make clear, because a lot of people keep asking me on like Facebook and stuff like, oh my gosh, I heard they closed schools. They closed face-to-face schools. So now we are basically trying to figure out ways to do it remotely for them. We are not using the word like e-learning or digital learning or digital instruction because it's going to look different for all kinds of people. So, and for our group, because I have first graders, yes, they can get on, they can do Zoom. Some teachers are doing Zoom. I don't think it's going to be the route that I'm going to go because I already feel like I have a lot of parents reaching out to me and they're like, oh my gosh, thank you for doing the stuff you're doing. Because I did set up a Facebook group and I'm trying to get everybody on Facebook because I was using Remind before, and Remind just was not being able to, it was not meeting my my needs. So I signed up for a Facebook group because I knew all my parents have Facebook. And I know they do because I looked them all up and I found them all. I mean, I don't know what the speed limit. This is where I got pulled over the last time. So I signed up for that. And so I've been posting stuff on there. So, which was a hot mess at first, but it's finally got under control. And we have it kind of like, it's going well. Like today I was able to go onto there and give them their Epic Book logins and told them, like, use the class code. You shouldn't have to pay for it. If it tries to make you pay for it, don't pay for it. Let me know and I'll put in your email address. Like, there's a way around it. I just figured instead of getting all your email addresses, you guys can sign up yourself with the class code. So I'm in my classroom. I find it super crazy to be in here right now. Just because, like, the last time I was here, I had a class in my classroom. You know what I mean? Like, not really. I mean, I guess I had parent-teacher conferences, but, like, I don't know. It's so weird. I'm going to grab some books. I actually have somewhere, I have, like, a tote bag. I don't know where it's at, though. So, but I do know I want to grab my Big Ideas Math binder, the one that has all my, like, all the pages that we work on. So I wanted to grab that. I want to grab some books, and I think I was going to do the spring books this time. But I'm going to look through them to see which one I want, or ones I want. so I can record some videos of me reading to the students. Alright, so I grabbed 3 books. So I grabbed There Was an Old Lady Who Swallowed a Chick, Paulette, the pinkest puppy in the world. This is a super cute book about like being comfortable with yourself and being happy with the way you are, and how we're all the same on the inside but we look different on the outside. And then The Good Egg, which was a new book I just got. I thought I got a llama book, but I don't see it here anywhere, so I don't know what happened to it. So I don't know. Oh, there it is. Oh, it's the alpaca. Macca the alpaca. Definitely don't make books this, like the covers as thick as I used to. Okay, so I want to take that home. I think I had a thing of Clorox wipes I wanted to take home. Actually, you know what I do have? I have these antibacterial hand wipes I want to take home. Oh my gosh, I have more hand sanitizer. I'm going to take one of these, put it in my car. We'll be back. I'll be back on Monday, hopefully. But with the way things keep going, it keeps changing, so who knows. But at this point, I'm planning to be back on Monday. All right, I don't know what else I need. Hello, so I have finally, after all these time, uploaded my butterfly life cycle. I wanted to finish it so that way I can use it for like at-home work for the students. So our meeting for Monday now has turned into a Zoom meeting. So we had the option of either going in and sitting 6 feet away from everybody, which I don't think they can have a lot of people in there anyway, so I don't think that's really a big option for them, but we can go to the school, go to our rooms and do the Zoom meeting, or we can stay at home and do the Zoom meeting. Originally I was going to go back to the school because I have my hand grab it, but that binder, I forgot that I had taken, because I was prepping to come back from spring break. So I had taken all the, let me show you guys. I took one of the workbooks originally, and I think I talked about this before. I took out each lesson and I put them inside of a sheet protector, so that way when I teach a lesson, all I have to do is just pull out the sheet protector and I can write right on the sheet protector with a dry erase marker. They're all inside my little organizer in the classroom, the ones that I need, the first 4 lessons for math, so I'm going to need to get those anyways. So I was planning on going to the school on Monday to pick those up, but now I'm not sure. Yeah, I totally left them at work, so oh well. But I did get a chance to actually read a book to my kids, which I'll throw in a little clip here. Okay, hello everybody. I missed you guys so much. I actually went back to school today to pick up some stuff, and it was like when I went in the classroom, it felt weird because there was, nobody there, and I'm just like thinking that it's a place that we're never going to get to share again together this year. So, and then today I wanted to read a story to you. It's Macca the alpaca, and this guy is called Macca. He's an alpaca. But I can't show the whole thing just because it's copyrighted, and as far as I know, we're not supposed to make money off of videos that have us reading parts of books. So cute. I read the book, super nervous about it, but I didn't do it live. Come on, Dory. I didn't do it live. Say hi. Say hi. Right there. Look. So I didn't do it live because I was nervous. So I just filmed myself on my phone. Well, I kind of want to do a mix of some digital, so they're able to watch videos of me teaching. So I'll teach the math concept, and then they will have the packet to go along with it. Or like for the Like if we were doing the close read for the butterflies, I would have this available. So we would look at it, we would highlight information and do those kind of things together. And then those would be posted up on the Facebook, and that's how the parents will watch them. So, I think I'm going to do a whole separate video, like a tutorial on how I use Facebook for the classroom, because it is kind of interesting. So next week I will probably end up need to go to school and pick up some more stuff. And I'm not sure how I'm going to do reading at all at this point and how I'm going to do phonics. I'm still working on that. I might just have them, because they can use ABC Mouse at home. And I tried to set up Teach Your Monster to Read, which I did set it up, but then I don't want to give the parents like 50 million different things. Here's all this stuff you guys can do, and it's like, okay, this is too much. So, and then plus our continuation learning task force plan thing they have set up says that they want us doing at least as much as possible at home, just because the parents are not going to have time to sit there and work with the kids all the time either. So, here's a bunch of fluff. Here's a bunch of stuff that they're going to need. So that's why I'm doing math. The close reads I think will be great because they'll build comprehension and all that kind of stuff. So, I don't know. I don't know what our plan is for when Rudy gets off work in a little bit, but I'm hoping we go for a walk, even though it's like 40 degrees outside, but it's so sunny.